All right, so step one, custom home gym. First layer plywood is laid down. I wish I had a wider lens camera for you guys, but it's a smaller room. It's going to be an 8 foot by 8 foot platform. So this is two 4 by 8 foot sheets of 3/4 inch spruce plywood. I have 5 sheets in total, and you can see here that the seam is running in this direction first. What we'll do next is apply some adhesive and lay the next 2 sheets of plywood in the opposing direction, and then with some flooring screws we'll attach that. So we'll go to a 1.5 inch thickness. That's step number 2. So this is the space we're working in. This overhead lamp will be removed, but when all is said and done, we'll have the 8 foot by 8 foot lifting platform, and hopefully at the end of this video, a nice power rack, custom power rack built in there as well. So we'll see you soon. Step 1, first layer. Okay, and middle platform is down. Adhesive, floor screws, nice and secure, so get a feel for it, stand on it. That's where all the work's going to be done. And now we're left with the 2 foot gaps on either side to fill in with our stall rubber. And we're going to start from the back, work our way up 6 feet, so we'll be left with 2 feet short on the front, and we'll just fill that in with additional plywood and level it off later. Alrighty, see you when the rubber's down. Okay, and step 2 is once you have your base layer down, I've applied some wood adhesive. I'm using a PL Premium, which is basically just a standard construction adhesive, using in a caulking gun, and just going to apply a nice little layer there for my next piece of plywood, so that we get a good little bit of extra support from board to board, and then we're going to put some flooring screws in that. So we'll take a look at a second once I have both pieces laid down at the process of putting the screws in. And both boards are laid. This is a second layer. So again, to recap, first layer the boards ran this way, and the second layer we have them running horizontally. Now I've run some flooring screws. They're 1.25 inch flooring screws, about 12 inches apart, along the board just to secure it, help the adhesive stick, and that'll make sure that your platform is much more secure when you're done. So I'm going to get the other board done, and then we're going to be on to the third layer after it dries. Okay, now what we do is you got to make sure you have a big piece of stall rubber here. This is 3/4 inch rubber stall matting, and stall matting is basically like, they call it stall matting. It's from like horse stalls, but it's typical of what they use in gyms now. This is a 4 by 6 sheet, so it's not going to run the entire length of our platform, but enough that will cushion the weights. So what I've done is marked off the middle, so 2 feet, and I've done a line down the middle using this straight edge here, just to give us a guideline. And we're basically going to use our Exacto knife and score the line as deep as we can, and then use a bit of leverage to help peel the rubber apart. So this part is a little bit tricky, so I got to put you away and focus on the cut, but we'll show you what it looks like when it's done. I just want to show you, I've got it propped up here on just a piece of foam roller that I have, and you can see it has, I'm scoring this. Sorry, the light's pretty bad here right now. That's better. As I'm scoring this, it's starting to open up a little bit more and more. So we'll take it all the way down the strip, and then eventually I'll have 2 pieces of rubber. It's thick. It takes a while. This has been about 15 minutes so far of a couple of deep scores, a lot of pressure. Watch yourself with the knife too. Make sure you get your body out of the way. Last thing you want is to finish with a lifting platform with fingers that you don't have to lift the weights, so let's not do that. Okay, next step is down the middle. Or first, make sure that you mark off some points here. So what you want to do is you want to go to the middle. You want to go halfway, so 4 feet should be half of your 8 foot marker, and then you want to measure 2 feet in from either edge as well, where your rubber is going to go. Lay some more adhesive down the middle. This is going to be the top part of your platform. This is going to be where you stand. And this is going to be the third piece high for your feet. So we'll lay down some adhesive, And then we'll go ahead and, again, this one's the one on top, so make sure it's got a good amount of adhesive there too. And I'll come back to you in a second and we'll show you when it's down. We'll set up for our rubber. And when you're all sealed up, you've got yourself a nice lifting platform. So that's the base of this room basically. Everything will revolve around this. It's everything you need to lift, and then I'll build a power rack that's basically going to be centered off the platform there. So it's going to span the 4 feet for the board and come out about 3 feet and go up about 6.5 feet. So be able to do some squats, benches, and there'll be a pull-up bar. I got some 3/4 inch steel plumbing pipe as well. And then eventually the logo will go here. So this will be sanded and finished. But not bad for a night, getting the lifting platform up. And it does a really good job on a second floor if you're building a gym of distributing the weight so that you don't have to be scared about lifting and setting down 200, 300, 400 pounds because you distribute it over 64 square feet. So, well, that's part one, which is getting that lifting platform built. I'm going to take you through the process of putting the actual rack up there, but I'm glad you guys stuck with me, and good luck with your platforms. Let me know how it goes in the comments below, and I hope you learned something. I did. Peace.